Hello everyone and welcome back to another Black Clover mobile video. So today we are going to talk about should you summon on the new banners, should you summon on Licht or on Fana. So let's start talking about the main event. Let's start talking about Licht. So Licht is a green attacker. I think he is the best green attacker in the game for now. So yeah, he do have some very good skills. His passive is actually crazy, and let me just pull him up on the side so we can make this easier. So yeah, Licht, he is a green attacker. His I will not go in depth for his skills because I already did this, but let's just take a fast look. So his first skill is a single target, very high multipliers, increases his crit rate. His skill number 2 is also a single target damage, very high multipliers, and increases his crit rate and applies defense penetration before he attacks. So his skill number 2 will actually hit a lot. And by the way, these two buffs actually do stack. So even if you have not that good of a gear on Licht, you will see him crit a lot, and his ultimate is an AoE that also increases his crit rate. Very awesome. He is focused on crit rate, so this actually helps him a lot. So if you are a new player, if you have like not that good of a gear set, so you just focus on attack or you focus on crit damage, and he will take care of the crit rate because yeah, he do have a lot of crit rate buffs built into him, and they all do stack. So if you are playing or if you are in a long fight, you will see these buffs under him like just stacking, and you will see him start critting more and more and more the more time you are in that fight, or you are the more time in the wave, because if you go to the next wave, the buffs will get removed. So his united attack is with Raya. Raya is not yet released, and it's an AoE that applies defense pen, and they both attack. So his united attack with Raya is very cool. His passives is this is the LR passive. He gains immortality, and this can be very clutch, especially in PvP or even in PvE in the hardest like stages. This can be very clutch. I like this LR passive, one of the best LR passives. His unique passive, this is where you acquire it when you awaken him to 2 stars. He gets 10% increased crit damage, so very awesome. Yeah, I mean, the thing that I don't like very much about Licht is his base speed is very slow. But if you have if you have Finral on your team, I mean, he will take care of that. He will boost your characters. But yeah, overall Licht, I do like him actually. I think he is the best attacker, or the best green attacker, not the best attacker, not the best unit. So let's talk about him first in PvP. So I think in PvP he is not the best unit because we have Lotus, we have like Mars, we have all these characters, we have all these characters that do some annoying stuff. And the arena right now, we have Vengeance. Like, arena now is infested with these characters, like the characters that stun, the characters that slow you, the characters that they buff their team, like they give counters, like Vengeance. They give speed to their allies, like Fenral. So I think he is not in the best position in PvP right now, but this can be changed because for a character like Licht is not very good right now. He can be like the best like next 2 months, or who knows, because if a character is not good right now, it doesn't mean they are bad. That just means like the current characters maybe counter him a bit. But yeah, I mean, you could use better characters, but he works actually. He do work. His immortality buff can be clutch in PvP in arena, but yeah, overall you can use better characters in PvP. So let's go to PvE. Also in PvE, the things that I don't like about him, so he is not a good farmer, and even though his ultimate is an AoE, his skill number 1 and skill number 2 are only single target damage dealing abilities, and I wish his ultimate also was a single target damage dealing. So I wish he was like only focused on single target damage, or at least he was also only focused on all AoE. So maybe if his skill number 1 was an AoE and his ultimate was an AoE, that would be nice. But yeah, I mean, if for farming he do his ultimate, he maybe killed the first wave and then you just like waste time with his skill number 1 and skill number 2. So he is not that best for farming. There are a lot of very good characters better for farming, like maybe the Radiami, because he have an AoE skill on his skill number 1, or maybe even the upcoming Raya, he also have an AoE skill on his skill number 1. So yeah, I mean, but the place where Licht actually shines, I think, is in the tough content, when you have like one raid boss or one big boss. So for example, the raid we actually that actually just left, the giant Betelgeuse, or I don't know what's the name, the raid of the giant boss, I think Licht will be amazing for that type of content, like one big boss, like just you need a lot of single target damage. I think he will work, but overall I do like him. So should you summon on Licht? He is not actually a must summon, so if you don't like the character, I should advise you can skip. But if you like Licht and you think you will enjoy him, it will make your experience in the game better, you should just summon for him. He is very fun. Now let's go and talk about where is she? Okay, I'm blind. Let's talk about Fana. So Fana is a blue attacker, and I don't think she is the best blue attacker in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't test her, I didn't get her. But let's talk about her skills also. She applies burn on her skill number 1. Her skill number 2 is an AoE that if the enemy is burned, she gets a lot of lifesteal. Her ultimate is also an AoE that gives herself an increased attack by 40%. Her combined attack or united attack is with Veto. Veto is not also released. And by the way, if Veto skills stay the same as they are right now, I mean, Veto is a beast, literally. I mean, yeah. So her LR passive that applies 15% increased damage when her HP is 100%. This is a big increase, and the buff is, I mean, if this buff was applied at least when her HP is 80% or more, I would have liked that, but it needs you at 100%. So I don't know if you will see this buff most of the time. She do have very low speeds also, but at least she have some lifesteal on her too, so maybe that can help her activate her LR passive. Her awakening passive is apply 7% increased favored damage to yourself, so I think this is more damage to red characters. She will do 7% more damage to red characters. So overall Fana, I think, is whatever, you can skip her. I mean, she's not a must summon, but as I always tell you guys in these type of games, if Fana is your favorite character in Black Clover, or you are a big fan of her, if you summoning for her and playing with her will bring you fun in the game, you should totally go for that. I mean, this is how this game works. This is a gacha game. Just summon for the characters you love the most. But if you want to min-max, if you want the best characters, I think Fana is far from that. So yeah, this is it for me. Should you summon on these characters? Should you summon on Licht? I mean, maybe. Is he a must summon? No. Like, is it okay to summon? Yes. Summon on him, but don't blow your your gems on him. Don't waste everything, because maybe the next characters will be broken. Now, I don't think there is a broken character in the game for now. I mean, there are some broken characters for PvP. But overall I don't think there is like the best character broken like S tier. I don't think there is like that type of character in the game. It could be in the next banner, so that's why I tell you guys not to try to not waste all of your black currency or black crystals, how they are called in the game, on the banners. So for me, I enjoy Licht. I enjoy his animations. I like him as a character, so I did summon only for him. I did one multi on Fana. I will not do any more multis on her. I mean, yeah. So if you want to summon on Licht, go for it, but do not waste all of your currency on him. And how should you build him? Just he's an attacker. Just put the best attack gear you have on him. What characters you should use with him? Like maybe some characters that will boost his speed, like Finral, and maybe, and I think he do have a good synergy with what's her name? With oh my god, I'm forgetting names. Let me pull her. With Sally. So if you have Sally, I think he do have a good synergy with Sally. If you have the SSR character, I mean, you can use him also with maybe a healer character, any healer character, because when his I think when his LR passive activates his immortality, I think you can heal that because he will be stuck at 1 HP. I'm not sure, but I think you can heal that. So maybe the enemy will kill you, he survives, and then you heal him back to very good amount, maybe full HP or half HP. So that could be very helpful. Overall, Licht is a not a bad character to summon for, but yeah, this is it. This is my advice for you guys. Summon on him, but don't blow your load on him. Fana, whatever. If you like her, summon. If you don't, just keep and save your crystals. And this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and I will catch you in the next one.